Hello. I'm back from Spain. Had such a good time in Spain, and yeah, I thought today I'd pick up the camera. I feel like I say this in every video. If you want a more chart focused, trading focused video, then go back to my two other videos. But if you want something chilled, a little bit more day in the life, then stick around, and I hope you enjoyed the video. While I was setting up the camera, I did get an alert. I don't know if you can see that from AU. Basically had it at the high. It's currently Friday evening. Obviously, trading on a funded account, you can't be holding over the weekend unless you have the other type of FTMO account. And speaking of FTMO, they've actually got a new update, which maybe I'll talk about that later on. I'll go over some Q&A questions as well. I'm not really going to get into anything at the moment just because of the time we're at. Maybe I'll trade on my personal account, my other account. I'll let you guys know. We'll see how this ends this evening.
Eventually.
So it's Friday night, markets are closing soon, and I'm going out. I'm not in Aussie dollar flag short, just because it's Friday night. So we'll see what happens, see how it goes. Technically the trade would be on that retrace here. But I'm going to be going out Friday night, going to go-karting with a couple of friends, and I'll take you guys along with me. Cue the montage.
Like the world is on our side, nothing can bring me down tonight. And ooh, baby, when we're together, you and I, your touch sends chills down my spine. Alright.
Oh my god, I made a rabbit. Look, this is my rabbit.
Take me away, girl, to a new level. It's 7 on earth, on earth. I found an angel.
So I've just come back from a very short run, did about 3 kilometers, and felt like I was gonna die. But it's something I'm getting back into, and I've been off running for like almost 2 months now. And I don't know if I've mentioned it already in this video, but I was actually thinking to do a personal channel where I'd talk more about like maybe personal growth, personal development, things like running, faith. But yeah, I'll see if I want to make a personal channel. It'll definitely be more for me because I like to film that kind of content because it's also documentation and I find it really fun editing it. And I just wanted to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Morning Brew. You guys know that I've been a big fan of Morning Brew for months now. I've been subscribed. It's a free daily newsletter that kind of just comes up into your mailbox. And if you're into anything like investing, stocks, trading, even business, tech, finance, then Morning Brew is for you. Obviously, we've had some big news in terms of the crypto market in China. China's government is so bearish about crypto, and you're understanding why, and you're learning all these new things. Morning Brew is a great way for me to sort of see what's going on. Obviously, I'm aware of what's going on with crypto, but the nitty-gritty parts, Morning Brew really allows me to know what's going on in the crypto markets, even the stock markets. And as I've already said, I've been a big fan of Morning Brew for months now, and I think you guys will be too, especially if you're following along my trading journey. If you're interested in anything, investing, trading, stocks, crypto related, then definitely go sign up. It's free, literally will take like 15 seconds. So hit the link in the description to sign up to Morning Brew. So I'm gonna be cooking up some lunch. Again guys, I'm kind of winging this video in terms of a bit more day in the life vlog, what I get up to this weekend. And yeah, I'm gonna cook up lunch. So if you guys don't really want to see this content and want more chart focused stuff, definitely go check out the 2 other videos. It's gonna be the first meal of the day. It's currently approaching 2 o'clock. And I'm really feeling roasted aubergine and courgette and a fried egg. I'm not vegetarian, but there's some things that I'm not eating at the moment, especially since I'm trying to go back into training, which is not eating pork and beef. And I just personally feel better eating things like chicken or fish, sea bass, salmon, tuna, things like that. So it's just personal preference. I don't know if you guys feel that as well. I noticed that it really helped in recovery when I was training for my first 10K. So I don't know, we're gonna go pop it in here. Maybe I'll show you guys, but I thought we'd just switch up the content, add a little bit of cooking. So lunch is cooked up. Basically just have mince, patates, roasted courgette, and yeah, I'm gonna go eat this, watching some YouTube, and then probably chill, do a bit of work, and then chill again. Yeah.
Tomorrow for sure.
So I've just been having a bit of a mindful morning, did a bit of journaling, a bit of reading, a little bit of prayer. Speaking of journaling, I just feel like it's just been so important to, like, it's just been such an integral part of my day. Again, especially recently, I think now that I'm prepping to kind of be on this work mode, I realize I'm very cyclical when it comes to work and rest. I'm never, like, I find it so hard to actually balance 50-50, and I think I've spoken about this before. I'd rather have like these cyclical periods or these seasons where I'm work mode, rest mode. Not fully rest mode, obviously, not fully work mode either, but just more focused on work or more focused on rest and play and pleasure. And I know it's going to be coming up to work mode season for me. Usually I find like the winter months, the darker months, where I sort of, I'm kind of like more with myself and more like locked in with work, especially having, you know, the new year ahead, wanting to finish this year strong. So that's why journaling's kind of been back on my routine, and being able to reflect, because I'm going to be starting to reflect on the year in all areas of my life. But yeah, highly encourage you guys to get sort of into journaling. I think as we're going into Q4, it's going to be super vital that both of us are kind of like on our game to, like, you know, mental health wise and personal development. So just quickly going over onto the FTMO website, where you can find more information about the new payout system. Here you see it says up to 90% profit split payouts on demand. Here you can see it says, we have recently decided to change the default payout ratio for all traders to 80-20. So meaning that you keep 80% of the profit, and then FTMO sort of keeps that 20%. Initially it was the 70-30 model where you keep 70% of profits, but here it says 80% is not where we draw the line. If you meet the conditions of our scaling plan, they'll not only increase your FTMO account by 25%, but the payout ratio will be a staggering 90-10. That's freaking insane, guys. It's almost 100% profits. Obviously 90% profits go to you, 10% go to FTMO. So you'll be managing a bigger account since you're on the scaling plan, and you'll also be receiving 90% profit. But still 80-20 for all traders, even if you're not on the FTMO scaling plan. 80-20, that's a 10% increase basically from the 70-30 model. And if you guys want to have a look at this chart, you can see sort of what it would look like if you had a profit of, let's say, $50K. This is how much you would get initially. This is how much all traders would now get. And if you're on the scaling plan, then you'll get 45,000. And also payouts on demand. This is a new thing that they're rolling out. They've now developed payouts on demand for all FTMO traders. So therefore payouts can be processed just after 14 days, or you can choose any later date available in your calendar, which is pretty awesome, because obviously with FTMO, once you're funded, your payouts are monthly from the time you take your first trade on your new FTMO funded account. So it's now, you can get paid bi-weekly, so every 14 days, or you can change that and schedule it later on, which is pretty cool. It's now completely up to your convenience when you want to withdraw your profits. I don't know what your thoughts are on this, if there's going to be any problems, if there is any problems in terms of, like, there might be a little bit confusion on this payouts on demand sort of thing. But I'll let you guys know. For me, overall, this is solid, good news. And yeah, obviously getting that 10% more is obviously a good thing. But it's also a good thing on FCMO's end and our end. I have found FCMO to be a lot more reliable compared to other, say, trading servers or prop trading firms out there. I'm not really with other trading firms, but from what I've heard so far in my circle is that, you know, their servers are a lot more reliable. I've never really had many problems with FCMO servers, not in the past few months, so pretty good news overall. And yeah, I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. Like, are you excited for this? Like, do you think there's going to be a catch, or what's your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments below. So guys, this is just the Q&A part of this video. We're gonna do a quick Q&A. Feeling a little bit under the weather. My throat's a little bit sore, but let's get straight into it. First question is, why aren't you active on Instagram anymore? No reason. I think I just haven't really found much value being on Instagram at the moment, especially on like my hannahforex Instagram. But yeah, long story short, just putting more of my attention, focus, energy onto YouTube side of things. I enjoy that kind of content a lot more than Instagram. So hopefully that answers your question. And the next question is, I'm currently ready to go back to college and trade on the side. Are you still pursuing engineering degree or looking to get a job as one, or are you going to trade full-time? So I'm pretty much trading full-time right now. I did graduate with an engineering degree, and then afterwards I kind of tried figuring it out on my own, while other people either went straight into a job, kind of did what I did, which was try to figure things out, or they did a master's. And I know I did not want to do a master's, and that I didn't feel like going straight into some sort of job. So I thought I'd give myself some time to figure out what I wanted to do and try out full-time trading. And then after a few months, I then worked full-time as like a marketing manager, where I kind of was able to be more creative and use my skills in terms of content and social media. So that was a blessing in disguise. That was a lot of fun, but also very stressful. And then I went full-time. Around this time this video is going up, actually, I went full-time with trading. So actually it's gonna be like a year. Speaking of that, hold on one second. I don't know if you guys know this, but yeah, I quit my job on the 5th of October 2020. I've got it literally on this thing. So I don't know if you guys can see that, quit job, 5th of October. So currently, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days from when this video is going up is kind of like my full-time trading anniversary sort of thing. You know, by the time I finished uni, I was pretty much getting consistency with trading. And yeah, if you're going back to college with an intention to trade after, you know, obviously give college your all. You've only got one chance there, especially if you're not consistent. Like, I'm not gonna glorify, you know, don't drop out of college if you kind of have no clue what you're gonna do. The reason why I obviously didn't drop out of like uni or college is because I wasn't consistent yet. So I had already, and by the time I founded trading, I was already midway through my aerospace engineering degree. So it just made no sense to kind of like quit now and like figure things out. That's why I worked endlessly and tirelessly, like trying to build things. So when I came out of uni, I had something that I was more passionate in and had like more direction in. All right, next question. Do you ever let your trades hit stop loss or close out losing trades quick? I do not close out losing trades. Like, if I see a trade that's got into like negative or into the red, I don't really panic. You know, every time I'm taking a trade, I have an intention that it's following my plan and that it's gonna be like, I have an edge in the market. But it's pretty much emotional trading if you're, you know, closing out your trades every time it's kind of hitting the negative or it's losing, because that's really going to mess up your probabilities. And that's the importance of back testing, because you got to know that, yeah, I'm going to have losses and that's okay. But if my plan is profitable, then I'm aiming that 80% of the time it's actually going to work. And do I ever let my trades hit stop loss? Yeah, of course. If I don't have to reduce risk, or if I'm not looking in profit, obviously it's then going to hit stop loss. I'm never going to manually close it because it's negative or in the red. I'm not going to start panicking that it started to retrace or it's not going in my direction. Like, the reason I took a trade is because, you know, I was following my plan and I took the trade, and then I leave it. I kind of like set it and forget it, have my alerts on, and I'm not going to start panicking when things aren't going my way straight away. Because, you know, there's times when it could be running and then it kind of comes back, and then it's running and then it kind of comes back, and then it takes you out, and that's like, okay, it is what it is. Or there's times where it's running and then it comes back, and then it's running and then it comes back, and then it drops. You know, I'm assuming you're taking a short. So again, we are not gamblers, we are traders, we are full-time traders, we are investors. We're here for the long term, we're not here for a quick win. And that's what separates us, you know, from gamblers, because we have our risk management on point. So hopefully that answers your question. So I'm going to keep it at that, those 3 little questions. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I know this one was a lot more chilled, not very chart focused, but I hope to like kind of make more of these sort of videos, maybe on a personal channel, a little bit day in the life, a vlog, not always trading related, talking about fitness, health, maybe finance, relationships, faith, and like maybe travels and stuff. But yeah, thank you for sticking around if you made it to the end of this video, and I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Under the lights.